Good morning. Today's topic will be on latitude and longitude. What actually is a latitude? Lines of latitude measures in the north and south position between the poles. The equator is defined as 0 degrees. The north pole is described as 90 degrees north latitude and the south pole is called as 90 degrees south latitude. Lines of latitude are basically parallel to each other. They are imaginary lines, thus they are often referred to as parallels. And latitudes, the main purpose of latitudes is that they are drawn on the earth's surface from east to west or west to east. Latitude and longitude are actually imaginary lines which help us label every place on the surface of the earth. The most important line of latitude is the equator, which runs horizontally around the fattest part of the earth. Next comes longitude. The longitude, on the other hand, runs from north to south. They are used to define the east-west position of a location on the planet. They run perpendicular to the equator and latitude lines. Half of a longitudinal circle is called as a meridian, which is where the term comes from in the name Greenwich meridian or prime meridian, which is considered to be the 0-degree longitude. Just as the equator is the 0-degree latitude, the prime meridian can best be considered to be the 0-degree longitude. Longitudes are therefore imaginary circles which intersect the north and south poles and the equator. Half of a longitudinal circle is known as a meridian. Meridians are perpendicular to every latitude. The prime meridian is set as 0-degree longitude and it divides the earth into the eastern and the western hemispheres. Latitude is an angle defined below which ranges from 0 degree at the equator to 90 degree at the poles, both the poles, North Pole and South Pole respectively. Lines of constant latitude or parallels run east-west as circles parallel to the equator. Latitude is used together with longitude to specify the precise location of features on the surface of the earth. We can conclude by commenting that latitudes determine the climatic conditions, change of seasons, weather, and the relative distribution of vegetation, animals, and human settlements on the earth's surface, which are absolutely determined by the climatic conditions of the place, the amount of rainfall, the changes of seasons, the changes of weather, etc. And these are all clearly manifested by the latitudinal position and its distance from the 0-degree longitude called as the equator. Longitudes, on the other hand, are primarily responsible for setting up different time zones on the Earth's surface as they calculate and determine the variation of time at different locations on the Earth at the same time or after periodic intervals. Thank you.